Have you been outside lately to the store or just walk the streets in your subdivision or in your apartment complex? You probably saw some decorations in the front yard, on the street, where people put up some lights. It is a sign of a special season. Jesus is the reason for the season. But some want to kick him out of his own party. They want to celebrate the season, but without mentioning his name, without saying Christmas. They want to say holiday. How could you celebrate someone's party or birthday without calling that person's name? They want to enjoy all the good, all the gifts, all the joy, and all the financial benefit from it, but they don't want to know him and they don't want to recognize him. This season is created through an act of love from God. That's why we can read in the book of John chapter 3 verse 16. God loved the world so much that he gave his only Son, so that everyone who believes in him will not be lost but have eternal life. So God loved the world so much that he sent his only Son, and through his Son we receive a life or eternal life. In Matthew chapter 22, Jesus, when asked which one is the most important law, Jesus responded to the Pharisee by saying, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your mind. This is the first and the most important command, and the second command is like the first. Love your neighbor the same as you love yourself." All of the law and the reading of the prophets take their meaning from these two. This means that love is something very important to God. We can also read about love in Leviticus chapter 19 verse 18. It says, "Don't secretly hate any of your neighbor, but tell them openly what they have done wrong, so that you will not be just as guilty of sin as they are. Forget about the wrong things people do to you. Don't try to get even. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. I am the Lord." Here again, God is emphasizing love for the neighbor. And who is the neighbor? Anyone that you come in contact with. Anybody that you come across with in the store, at home, at work, any place, that person become your neighbor. Let this moment, let this season become a time of confession, a time of forgiveness, a time for reconciliation. Let this moment, let this season become the moment of love. Will you be the one who try to show love to someone at this time? Will you be willing to show love to someone at this moment, starting from your house, your own house? your children, your spouse. If you don't have love, if you don't show them love, it does not matter how much gifts you give them, love triumphs all of that. So try to show love to your loved one, your friends, even your enemy. This year has been a struggle. Maybe you know someone who lost a loved one, someone who lost their spouse. Can you be the one that to show love to those widow and widowers? Do you want to be that person who show love to those orphans? Do you want to be that one who show love to that old man, old lady, which is your neighbor? This is the time. It's good to give a gift, but the gift of love is the most important. Because when you have a love for someone, giving a real gift will not be a problem anymore. So I am encouraging you to use this moment, this season, to show the gift of love to someone, especially to those that you think things are not working well between you.